Hey love, welcome back to my channel. Today tutorial I'll be taking you guys through on how to make customized bridal hand fan. So quickly let me take you guys through on what you'll be needing for this particular project. Firstly, you'll be needing hand fan, Malan hand fan. You can get them in the market. Up next is customized alphabet. Next is this yori thing that you're seeing. Next is your sugar legs. Up next is your chicken feathers. I use one pack of it. This button trimmings right here, rather satin, sorry, this shiny part of it. Then moving ahead is this hose that you're seeing here. I decided to use it to extend the hand of my fan. You would get to see that later. And your scissors, your US shoe glue, and also your candle gun itself, because this project requires a lot of gun, wax or candle gun depending. Up next, grabbing your hand fan and trim off that thing at the tip. Then you cut off like 1 inch away from the hand fan. Reasons is we are trying to manage our feathers, so this is a little bit of tricky. Then moving ahead is my hose. I'm trying to measure you guys for you guys to see is 16 inches in total length. So I will be slitting it into two. I'll be cutting it into two equal half, which is going to be 8 inches. Okay. So as you can see, it's two equal half, and afterwards I open it like that with my scissors. Okay, so you open the first one at the same time you open the second one. Reasons are it will enable the fan, it will be able to enter into the long tails of the hand fan actually. So that's just it. And the reason why I'm putting this hose is because I wanted to, adjust the length of my bridal hand fan. My client wanted it to be long enough, and the reason why I'm using two is to enable it to be firm and very thick at hands, and that's it. Up next, place them at the fabric like this, and you use your scissors to cut the shape of the fan itself. Okay, mind you, as you are cutting, the fabric has to be two. You are cutting two fabric at the same time. One has to be exactly sized with the fan, while one will have to be 1 inch bigger than the second one. Okay, and afterwards you apply your glue, and you use your fabric to cover up the first fabric. Then afterwards you cover up the second fabric. So this is the excess of leaving the excess of fabric. So the 1 inch of the second fabric, you use it to cover it up like that, and that's it. So when you are done, you should be looking like this. Up next is we would like to cover up the handles as well. So I got this fabric here. I forgot to measure it for you guys to see, but the inches, it should be 10 to 11 inches. It shouldn't be exceeded like that. And afterwards you apply your glue just like you see my hand doing, and you cover it up all over like that, and repeat the same thing with the second fabric. So if you're looking forward how to, maybe you don't have the patience to do all this serere and working with your bridal hand fan, you can send me a DM. I will do the wahala for you. I will create this skeleton for you, then deliver for you to start working with your bridal hand fan. And again, if you are a type that don't have the patience of working bridal hand fan, you can send me DM for me to work your bridal hand fan as well and deliver, and you will deliver to your client. Okay, that sounds easy, right? I know. Then moving ahead is, afterwards you should be looking like this. Then you take your bias trimmings and cut off 5 inches into two equal half, and you firstly place one at the tip like that to cover up the bottom handle, and afterwards you use your glue to secure it, repeating the same thing with the second one. Then moving ahead is that yori of a thing. You cut off the rope there, and you place it at the tip like that, and you still use same glue to hold it down. Okay. Up next, you cover up the whole handles with your bias trimmings like that. You apply a little bit of glue and you turn the bias trimmings round the handles all the way to the up, okay? And afterward, you seal it up like that before we proceed in bringing up our feathers. Up next is our feathers. So this particular feathers, we are trying to manage it. So before I'll start working on it, I'll have to, bring the both together and cut it out to two equal half. It must be two equal half, okay? So that is exactly what I'm doing. Then after measuring both of them together, you slit it into two, taking away the first strand away because we're going to be using it to work on our front or our back depending. So all you got to do here is you first of all placing the one that is the right side of the feather, at your skeleton to check if it really match. So for you to know where is the right side of the feather is, if you buy in a feathers, you bring it up and look, you will see one that is lined up. The one that is curvy is the front side of the feathers, while the one that's straight up like that is the wrong side of the feather. When you buy your feathers, you know what I'm talking about. So moving ahead is just that you apply your glue. Make sure that your glue is super hot. When you apply a little by little and you press down your feathers down to the skeleton like that, all the way to the end where you started like that. Afterwards, you cut off the excess of the feathers that is remaining and keeping it aside, and go ahead with the second procedure, okay? So can you see, we repeat the same thing that we did here to the back side, right? Okay, so I've gone ahead to place them. So this is the remaining one of the both of them. The remaining one is needing up to half inches. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to part away from my handles. So I'm removing some feathers away from my handles like that, plug them out, do the same thing at the back of it like that, plug out some feathers away from the handles to part away for the handle, for the hand fan to for your handle of the hand fan to be showing properly, okay? Up next, we are trying to place another second layer of feathers on the front side. So I'm going to be using the two leftover feathers to place on the front side of the feather. So after placing them the way my hand is in, you use your bias trimmings to cover up like that. Please watch carefully. If I'm explaining, you might not understand, okay? So you cover all the way to the end of the part of it, okay? I'll come back. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys for all you've done for this particular channel. We go to this extent, it can only be you guys. I'm grateful, you guys, super grateful. And also to my new subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining us here. In here, we are lovely and amazing people. We show you guys, we carry you guys on your hand to take you on a step on how to make beautiful hair pieces in any kind of it all. And if you have any issue working with the design that we taught here, send us a DM, we'll correct you, okay? And also do well to subscribe, hitting the notification bell button, comment, click like and share, okay? That is a way of you encouraging me to do more in this particular channel, right? Thank you so much. I love you guys. So there you have it. The front part of the feathers is ready. So let's go ahead and design our back side and also apply our customization. So after using your trimming to secure up that side like that, secure up the back the same way you did in the front, you bring in your sugar leaves and slit it into two, placing them in the particular direction that you would love them to sit. And when you look at it and find out that your design, the place that you put in it is suit for you, or the sugar leaves that you brought is super where you want it to be, you can go ahead and glue that down. Okay. Note, please, as you're applying glue on your sugar lens, bringing it down to your bridal hand fan, please ensure that it's not staining the work that you suffer to make. All right, be careful in your glue, right? And that's it, guys. So afterwards, I'm coming, sure. Boom. So all our long waiting is here. So you bring in your customized letters and start placing them like that. If you're looking forward where you can get this alphabet is being sold in the market, or if you are looking and you haven't gotten them, send me a DM. I will buy and send to your location, right? So this particular customization I'm working on Lolo, so I'm trying to place them down to my bridal hand fan to see if it's suiting and sitting properly. If it's sitting properly, you can go ahead and gluing them, then making sure that the glue is not staining, your glue is not showing. Please try as much as possible to work smart, right? Okay. So can you see how it's turning out? So this is the I was even trying to leave the sugarless one like that, but when I look at it, I said I beg is not giving, so I decided to add the second sugarless. Can you see how beautiful it's looking? I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching my videos all along. I still remain your humble tutor Chinyaka. Bye for now.